Hello, everyone. How are you, my dear grade 12 student? Welcome to the CPAR class. Today's lesson is about contemporary Philippine artists. We will learn about Filipino artists, their roles in society, and how their works contribute to contemporary arts. We also discuss national artists and the recipients of the Gawad sa Malilika ng Bayan Award. In this module, you will learn more about the Filipino artists who paved the way for the free expression of an art in the country, their works and triumphs, and what made them who they are now. So you are expected to research the lives of national artists, explain their roles, identify their contributions, and acknowledge artists recognized nationally and internationally for their achievement. So let's now discuss the significance of Filipino artists, highlighting their roles in society, the impact of their work, and the importance of recognizing their contributions. Address the common misconception that art is solely for entertainment rather than a reflection of culture and society. What is the common misconception when you talk about art? So, the misconception is that art is solely for entertainment rather than a reflection of cultural and society. And now let's know the lives of the national artists. What are their contribution to the art? First is Fernando Morsolo, was a painter known for his romanticized rural sense. His artworks shows peaceful countryside life, Filipino traditions, and strong national identity. He reminded Filipinos of simplicity and beauty in everyday life. Another is Carlos Botong Francisco, was famous for his mural paintings. His works were inspired by the daily lives of Filipino in Angono Rizal. He used art to tell stories about Filipino history and culture. In 1973, his mural remained iconic representation of Filipino history and pride. Another artist, Nick Joaquin. Nick Joaquin was a writer, journalist, and historian. He wrote under the pen name Quijano de Manila. His works explored Philippine history, culture, and identity, helping Filipinos understand their past and present. Okay, the Filipino artist. So the role of the Filipino artist is fourfold. First is personal, social, physical, and immaterial. So artists express personal experiences, address social issues, create physical artwork, and convey ideas and values that influence society. Now, next slide. The Filipino artist. Filipino artists became more visible during the 1970s and 1980s. So women artists entered the art scene and began using art to express women's experiences, social issues, and cultural identity. So these women. So three women artists, namely Imelda Kahipi Indaya, Brenda Fajardo, and Ophelia Galvizon Tique, helped change the landscape of Philippine art. They started as printmakers and later developed their own artistic styles. So they have entered the art scene and changed the landscape from then on. They started as printmakers but later evolved their own genres except for France-based Galvizon Tiki, who remained a printmaker and a painter. Her latest work is a series of Philippine Madonnas. So here comes now Brenda Fajardo. Who is Brenda Fajardo? She is an artist, educator, and cultural worker. Her works are inspired by Philippine folklore, legends, and mythology. She connects these traditional themes to contemporary life using pen, ink, and acrylic. Another is Imelda Kahipi Indaya, is a mixed media artist and women's right advocate. She uses non-traditional materials and fragmented forms to express social and political issues, especially those affecting women. So other women artists followed, including sculptor Agnes Arellano, Julie Lux, Genera Bazon, and Francesca Enriquez. So they contributed greatly to the growth of contemporary Philippine art. Kasibulan, founded in the late 1980s, aimed to address the women's issues through art. So this group used art as a platform for social awareness and women's empowerment. Next is Ligaya Fernando Amil Bangsa, is an artist, cultural researcher, and advocate of indigenous arts from the South. She dedicated her life to preserving Filipino cultural traditions. Amil Bangsa studied and promoted the Pangalay dance, a pre-Islamic dance tradition of southern Philippine communities. So her efforts help preserve and promote indigenous Filipino culture. Okay, now the national artist of the Philippines. So the order of national artists has been established by virtue of the Presidential Proclamation number 1001 of 1972 and aims to give appropriate recognition and prestige to Filipinos who have distinguished themselves and made outstanding contribution to Philippine arts and letters. It is the highest award conferred by the Philippine of the Philippines President of the Philippines to the nation's artists. The categories of the Order of the National Artists are music, dance, theater, visual arts, literature, film, and broadcast arts, and architecture or allied arts. So the awarding of the order is administered by the Order of the National Artist Secretariat, the NCCA and CCP, and is conferred by the President of the Philippines every 3 years. Cultural organization, educational institution, and private foundations and council may submit nomination for the order once the Secretariat announces the opening for nomination. So the Secretariat then screens and deliberates these nominations before submitting a list of recommended nominees to the President. After this, the President will decide the final list of awardees and will then issue a proclamation conferring the rank and title on the awardees. So the award is administered by the NCCA and CCP. So nominations are screened and reviewed before the President of the Philippines confers the award every 3 years. Okay, criteria for national artist. To qualify an artist, okay, to qualify, so the living artists who are Filipino citizens at the time of nomination, as well as those who died after the establishment of the award in 1972, but were Filipino citizens at the time of their death. Another, artists who through the content and form of their works have contributed in building a Filipino sense of nationhood. Artists who have pioneered in a mode of creative expression or style, thus earning distinction and making an impact on succeeding generation of artists. So to qualify, an artist must be Filipino, contribute to nation building through art, pioneer a creative style, and produce a significant body of excellent work, recognized nationally or intentionally. So to qualify the national artist, you must have the following criteria. Artists who have created a substantial and significant body of work and or consistently displayed excellence in the practice of their art form, thus enriching artistic expression or style. Artists who enjoy broad acceptance through Prestigious national and international recognizes us the Gawad CCP para sa sining. CCP, 13 Artist Award, and NCCA Alab ng Haraya. Critical acclaim and or reviews of their works, respect and esteem from peers. Now, the first order of the National Artist Award was given in 1972 and the lone awardee was realist painter Fernando Amor Solo. So the next year, 7 artists were bestowed the prestigious award, namely Carlos Botong Francisco for visual art, Francisco R. Aquino for dance, Madovi Hernandez for literature, Antonio J. Molina for music, Juan F. Nakpil for architecture, Guillermo Il Tolentino for sculpture, and Jose Garcia Villa for literature. So list of national artists from 1973 to 2018. So the list divided per category or per category. No? So first is this one. For the visual art, so we have this awardee, namely, so Cesar F. Legaspi, yung popular works, Morning Dance, Recounting Man, and Woman. So date of award, 1990. And follows Hernando R. Ocampo, so siya ni As a Man, and Carabao Ina ng Ribon, that is 1991. Arturo R. Luz, 1997. The Candle Vendors, Bagong Taon, Cities of the Past. And Q Kok, 2001. So Angry Figure, Fighting Figures, Crucifixion. Then Abdul Mari Asia Imau, date of award 2006. So siya na ang sa Sari Manok Painting and Sculpture. Then Benito R. Cabrera, 2006, Sabel in Blue, Yellow Confetti, The Oriental Fund. Another is Federico Aguilar Alcuaz, 2009, Tres Marias, Varies of Love, Still Love with Landscape. The last one for the visual art, Francisco V. Cochin, date of award 2014. Popular works, The Adventures of Pedro Pinduco, Lapu-Lapu. Here comes now the painting. So awardee, Fernando C. Amorsolo, that is 1972. Popular works, Planting Rice, Ruth Gardener, Under the Mango Tree. How about Carlos V. Francisco, 1973? Popular works, Painting of the First Cross, Filipino Struggle Through the Years, at the First Mass at Limasawa. Another is Victorio C. Idades, 1976, The Builders, The Sketch, The Wrestler. Vicente S. Manansala, date of award, 1981. So, popular works, Gives Painting, Bayanihan, Luksong Tinik, Station of the Cross, at a UP Chapel. Next one, J. Elizabeth Navarro, 1999. Passengers on the Cathedral Station, The Frog Dance, The Ilonggot War Dance. Last one for the painting, Jose T. Joya, 2003. Abstract painting, Hills of Nico, uh, Ranadian Arabic dimension of here. That is for the painting. How about the sculpture? Our the Guillermo E. Tolentino, Oblation at UP Dibliman, Bonifacio Monument in Caloocan, Bonifacio Monument at the Manila City Hall. That is the work of Guillermo E. Tolentino. Napoleon V. Abueva, 1976. Popular works, Siyam na Diwata ng Sining at UP Diliman, Blood Compact Monument in Bohol. Okay, that is Napoleon Abueva. The next one, Fashion Design. Awardee Ramon O. Valera. So date of award 2006. So popular works, Philippine Terno. How about sa dance? So awardee Francisca R. Aquino. So 1973. Researches of the Philippine folk dance known as the mother of the Philippine dancing, that is Aquino. Leonor O. Goquinco, the elements trend return of the native festival in Maguindanao, that was 1976. Lucrecia or Tula, Choreography of folk and ethnic dances of the Benian Dance Company, that is 1988. And then Ramon Ubusan, founder of Ramon Ubusan Folkloric Group. uh, Vamos A. Belen, Ceres noon po sa amin. So that is Ramon Ubusan, date of award 2006. Last, for the dance category, Alice Reyes, 2014, founder of Ballet Philippines, Amada Itim Asu, Bayanihan Remembered. Okay, for the literature, we have Amado V. Hernandez, Luha ng Buwaya, Mga Ibong Mandaragit, Si Atang at ang Dulaan. So, awardee, Amado V. Hernandez. Then, next one, Nick Joaquin, 1976. Popular works, Manila, My Manila, Cave and Shadows, a portrait of the artist as a Filipino. Next one is NVM Gonzalez. No? For Nick Joaquin, so naa pa siya ng state of original writing in English in the Philippines today. So how about NVM Gonzalez, 1997, founding editor of the Diliban Review, first president of the Philippine Writers Association, The Winds of April, A Season of Grace. That is Gonzalez. Carlos Quirino for historical literature. 1997, Man of Destiny, The Great Malayan Philippine Cartography, Filipinos at War. Next one, Edith Tiempo. 1990, A Blade of Farm, Content, The Builder. F. Shunel Jose. Puon, Ermita Gagamba, My Brother, My Executioner. So, the next one, Virgilio Almario. UP Diksionaryong Filipino, Palipad Hangin, Buwang Bulawan, 2003. Alejandro R. Roses, 2003, of Cocks and Kites, Fiesta, Something to Crow About. Dr. Bienvenido Mbera, 2006. Kabel, Abot Tanaw, Sulyap at Suri sa Nagbabagong Kultura at Lipunan. Tales of the Manu. For the music, so we have Antonio Molina. So i-read na lang ninyo ni siya, no? This one, their popular works. So Jubita Fuentes, this 1976 date of award. Then Antonio Buenaventura, Lucrecia Casilag, Lucio San Pedro, Felipe De Leon. So those ano siya, under sa music. Then, next one, Celerio, Music and Literature. Guinness Book of Records holders were being the only leaf player in the world. Maligayang Pasko at manibagong-bagong taon. Ang pakso ay sumapit. Ikaw sa ugoy ng duyan. That is Livy Celerio. Jose Maceda, kinamed for composing his own piece of Southeast Asian musical instrument, Pagsamba Cassette 100, Ugnayan. Another, Professor Andrea Veneracion, she's na founder of the Philippine Madrigal Singer. Ermani Cuenco, Inang Bayan, Bato sa Buhangin, Gaano Kita Kamahal, and so on. Francisco F. Liciano, La Loba Negra Pukpuk, Alimpaco, Yerna. Ramon Santos, popular works, Dingding ng Diwaya, Ang Hardin ni Ligaya, Ang Puting Waling-Waling. Okay. So, here comes now the architecture and allied arts. Who won the NACPIL, date of award 1973. So, Quezon City Hall, UP Diliman, interior design of Quiapo Church, in University of the Philippines, Theater and Carilion Tower. The next one, Pablo S. Antonio. So 1976, Far Eastern University Campus, White Cross Orphanage, Orchid Garden Hotel. The next one is Leandro Locsin. Philippine International Convention Center, Cultural Center of the Philippines. So take note on this, Cultural Center of the Philippines, that is Leandro Locsin. Another one, Ildefonso P. Santos, Landscaping of Rizal Park. So siya niya ang nagkuan sa Rizal Park. Siya po ang siya ang architecture in this. Sa Landscaping of Rizal Park, Cultural Center of the Philippines, Manila Hotel. Again, Ildefonso P. Santos, Landscape Architecture. Another one is, the last one is St. Maria Zaragoza, Santo Domingo Church, redesigning of Quiapo Church, Meralco Building, so Zaragoza. Another is theater. So, Honorata Atang de la Rama, so theater and music, protector of the Philippines, Zarzuela, and Kundiman, Dalagang Bukid, Veronidia. So another one, Wilfredo Maria Guerrero, Wanted, Chaperon, movie artist, and so on. Rolando Estinio, theater and literature, Sit-Sit ng Kuliglig, sa Kuliglig, Dumung-Dumungan, Crystal Universo, that is 1990. Daisy H. Avellana, known as the First Lady of the Philippine Theater, a portrait of Filipina as an artist, Sakay. Then Severino Montano, The Love of Leonor Rivera, Parting of the Calamba Sabina. Next is Salvador F. Bernal, theater design, known for using inexpensive local materials such as bamboo and abaca in theater design. Another, film and broadcast art. First is Lamberto Avellana. So, anak Dalita, Badyaw, Lapu-Lapu. Gerardo P. De Leon, sawa sa Lumang Simboryo. That was 1982. So, Lino Broca, Manila sa Kuko, ng Liwanag, and so on. Ismael Bernal, Himala, Manila by Night. And next is EDS Romero, Fernando Po Jr. So, ang probinsyano. So, siya ang una nino, 2000, that is 2006. Isang bala ka lang ang Pilipinas Kumal, Agila ng Manila. That is Fernando Po Jr. Then, uh, okay, next one is Ryan Cayabyab. Okay, 2018. Music, his work ranges from commissioned full-length ballet, theater musical, choral pieces, a mass set to accompanied chorus and orchestral pieces to commercial recordings of popular music, film score, and television specials. Another one is Francisco Manyosa. So that is 2018. Architecture and Allied Arts. And Ramon Muzones, 2018. So siya na ang sa Sri Bisa. Malala, gutom, malignant hunger. Babae, batok sa kalibutan, woman against the world, and so on. No? Sa Ramon Muzones. Another one is Larry Alcala. So, sa visual art. He started his cartooning career in 1946 while still attending school after the World War II. He created his very first comic strip, Islaw Palitaw, which was printed on the pages of the Filipino weekly magazine Liwayway. So another is Amelia Lapena Bonifacio. Theater, she wrote her first play, Sipang Loka, in 1957. Okay, I think. Okay, that is the work of Amelia Lapena Bonifacio. Okay. So, the Philippine or aside from that, so the Philippines also honors artists who are engaged in folk or traditional art and who have reached a high level of technical skill and artistic excellence. So the award is called the Gawad sa Manilika ng Bayan or the GAMABA or the National Living Treasure. The categories include are architecture, weaving, carving, performing arts, literature, and other traditional art forms that reflect Filipino heritage. So the award was institutionalized by the 1992 Republic Act number 755 with the NCCA in charge of its implementation. The process of awarding a Manlilikat ng Bayan is like that of the Order of the National Artist. However, only NCCA's ad hoc panel of experts and reviewers will screen and review the nominations. They will then submit the list to the President of the Philippines for proclamation. Okay, like the national artist, an artist must have special qualities to become a Manlilikat ng Bayan. Below are the criteria. First criteria, the artist should be an inhabitant of an indigenous, traditional community, cultural community anywhere in the Philippines that has preserved indigenous costumes, beliefs, rituals, and tradition, and or has syncretized whatever external elements that have influenced it. Second, the artist must have engaged in a folk art tradition that has been in existence and documented for at least 50 years. The artist must have consistently performed or produced works of superior and distinctive quality over a significant period. The next one is the artist must possess a mastery of the tools and materials needed by the art and must have an established reputation in the art as a master and maker of works of extraordinary technical quality. The last one, the artist must have passed on or will pass on to other members of the community his or her skills in the folk art for which the community is traditionally known. So, a traditional artist who possesses all the qualities of Manlilikan ng Bayan candidate but is now incapable of teaching further his or her craft may still recognize given the following. So, the artist has created a significant body of work and or has consistently displayed excellence in the practice of his her art, thus achieving important contribution to its development. So the artist has been instrumental in the revitalization of his or her community's artistic tradition. The community of the artist has recognized him or her as a master and teacher of his or her craft. Another one, the artist has passed on to the other members of the community the skills in folk art for which the community is traditionally known. So the first group of recognized Manlilika ng Bayan was composed of Ginaw Bilog of Oriental Mindoro, Ahanuno of Mangyan Point, Masino Intaray of Brooks Point, Palawan, and Ipik Chanter, and master of various traditional instruments, Samaon and Sulaiman of Mama Sapano, Maguindanao, Akutyapi, master. So the first Gamaba awardees include the one that I mentioned a while ago. These artists or traditional artists preserve indigenous Filipino culture. So these are their cultural contribution. The Ginaw Bilog. So Bilog preserved the Ambahan, Amangyan tradition of singing or chanting, poetry. Masimo Intaray, uh, indigenous group, Palawan Brooks Point. Okay, the one I read a while ago. No, and then Samaon, Sulaiman. Okay, this one, I already mentioned this one. Okay, let's proceed now to the next slide. Langdulay. Okay. Salintamunon. Okay. Then Alonso Saclag. Let's read this one. Okay. Federico Caballero. Okay, Caballero mastered 10 epics of the region, including the Labaw, Dungun, and Humadapnon. In addition to this, he also advocated this preservation of tradition in this region by traveling from barangay to barangay to encourage other. Another one is Uwang Ahadas, kay Darhata Sawabi, Eduardo Mutuk, Haja Amina Api, Teofilo Garcia. And then the last one, Magdalena Gamayo. Okay, Gamayo is dubbed as the best artist who has exemplified the art of Ilocos Abel weaving, threading the most intricate traditional design that most weavers fail to master. Okay, we have now the world-class artists. No? So the Philippine contemporary arts have so developed and matured that our artists can now stand proudly on the world stage. So we have also the world-class artists. Number one here is El Gama Pinumbra. So a shadow play group of young locals from Tanuan, Batangas. The group won first place in the first television production of Asia's Got Talent in Singapore in May 2015. So they have conquered the hearts not only the Filipinos but of Asians as well. So in visual art, the Filipinos have also made a big scene. Once again, the Philippines is participating in the Venice Biennale after 51 years of absence. So the Venice Biennale is a prestigious international art exhibition that started in 1895. One of its aim is to showcase the latest work of art from different nations. Another one is Patrick uh, Patrick Flores or Patrick Flores, sorry, professor of art studies and curator of the Vargas Museum of the University of the Philippines, was chosen to curate the Philippine Pavilion. So he named the exhibit "Tie a String Around the World." Representing the Philippines are are artists Jose Tens, Ruiz Mane Montilano, Gus Albor, Lito Karating, and Jing Turalba. It is wonderful to know that Philippine Pavilion has been named in the best list and a must-see among the international pavilions. Another one is Cecil Licad, among the first contemporary artists to be acclaimed internationally, is a gifted classical pianist, a child prodigy. She made her debut as the age of 7 as soloist with the Philippine Harmonic Orchestra. She was also one of the youngest musicians to receive the prestigious 11th rate competition gold medal in 1981. Another one, Leia Salonga. She is very famous, right? Uh, then she is one of the several hundred Asian aspirants to be chosen for the role of Kim in 1989, musical Miss Saigon in London, and later in Broadway, for which received a Tony Award. Okay, another one is Lisa Makuha Elizalde. The country's first prima ballerina is the first foreign soloist to join Kero Ballet, a famous Russian ballet company. She has won several awards, both national and foreign, for her recitals. So one of these awards is a spot in 1997, 10 Outstanding Young Persons of the World in the USA. She was also given the Order of International Friendship by Russian President Vladimir Putin in 2001. Okay, last but not the least, Charis Pengpengo, aka Jake Cyrus, so became famous when Ellen DeGeneres discovered her on YouTube a few years ago. After a short stint in the United States, she has returned and is now a popular recording artist. So Philippine arts today are active and vibrant because of the Filipino artists' talent, creativity, skills, and their perseverance, even in times of turmoil that drive them to pursue their dream. Okay, thank you for listening. That's all for today. So thank you once again. Thank you for listening. Remember that Filipino artists play a vital role in preserving culture, expressing identity, and inspiring future generation. Let us continue to appreciate and support Philippine arts. That's all. Good day.